good afternoon. Okay, welcome to APCA Malaysia. I'm Chef Ken here. So today I will teaching you guys the lemon cream cheese cannoli. Okay, so first, okay, we are making a dough. We need to using a J hook on here, the cake flour, the sugar and salt together, and the milk. The butter, melt it, just on the last we add it. Okay, make it become a dough. Just stir well. Sometimes if you guys feel the dough is a little bit dry, you guys can extra add some little bit milk because different flour, okay, different of flour like maybe you're using all-purpose flour, okay. Sometimes depend your humidity, okay. The flour will absorb the humidity. Like if now our humidity is quite dry, so you can see the liquid part is not enough, okay. The dough after come out a little bit dry, so you can extra add the milk inside. So you need to depend if like raining time, okay, your humidity very high, so you can see sometimes I just put like 90% of milk, but you can see the dough is quite moisture, so depend the situation. Okay, you can see the dough on here. And now it still have a little bit crumb, okay. So I will just put the butter inside together to mix well. The butter melt it. For this dough, you don't need to create the gluten. Okay, on here you can see the dough. So for the dough side, okay, for this no need to create the gluten, you can see. Okay, no need to create any gluten on here. Here I will use my hand because the poacher is a little bit small, I use my hand to roll over. So on here, I'll separate to 3 dough. Each of the dough, we need to rest it at least 30 minutes, okay? Okay, don't worry, the skin no need to very smooth for this. Okay, just like that. We keep on the side. Okay. For me, I would suggest you guys put on the cream foam. Okay. Like if you want to put on the here, make sure the surface don't be dry. So I will use a cream foam to cover, or if you guys want, you guys can use the tablecloth. Okay, the clean wet tablecloth to cover it. Okay, so on next now, we are making a cream cheese frosting. Okay. Get all your cream cheese, your sugar, and the butter. 3 items mixed together, except the yogurt. Okay. My yogurt have mixed some vanilla essence inside. If you guys want, you guys can zest the lemon zest inside, okay? Or you can put a little bit lemon juice also can, up to you. So make this, I will mix everything together until fluffy. Okay, same for this, you need some time to let him become smooth. Okay, on another side, okay, we will start to cooking our lemon curd. So lemon juice, your butter, whole eggs, your sugar, and 1 lemon. So get all your lemon juice inside. Sugar. And the whole eggs, everything mixed together. Before this, we need to zest our lemon on here. So remember, for zesting the lemon, you don't zest like this. Okay, I'm using this microplane. When you zest, don't make it very, very long of this zest. If this zest is too long, later when you're eating, the zest you are on your tea, okay? You start on your tea. So I prefer when you guys zesting that time, you guys can zesting like a little bit like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And don't zest the white color part. The white color part will become bitter. Okay, I will prefer all this zest, right? Okay, I not prefer your zest inside like a container or the bowl. Okay, normally I make this zest. You can just with your eggs, your sugar, so the flavor, okay, all can absorb by the sugar or eggs, anything. Okay, if you just inside the bowl or the container, right, the flavor or the just flavor, the aroma, all you go to the bowl there. Okay, most of the flavor will go to that. Okay, so on here, and sometimes, right, I will prefer for this kind of the citrus fruit, right. Okay, all the zest, if you guys want, you guys can zest it. Okay, keep in the container. Okay, and keep inside the freezer. Okay, you keep in the freezer, you can keep for 1 year. So if you guys want to use, okay, but if you zest is freeze before, okay, you need to, when you're using the zest, you need to times 2. That's mean like, now I'm using maybe 3 grams of my recipe, so you guys can using 6 grams of this recipe, okay, because this zest is after froze before, because most of the person, right, they won't using the zest. So like you have an orange or lemon or lime, anything, right, you can just put inside a container. This is a very good aroma for that. So before we start the heat, your eggs and your sugar, make sure it stir well. If not, when you start the heat, right, the egg you start cooking, you become a scrambled egg. Okay, stir well like this. Use the medium heat, depend your portion. This temperature, just make it until boiling, okay? For this recipe, right, for this lemon curd recipe, I would prefer you guys using some more like citrus flavor, okay? So most you guys can changing like lime, lemon is okay, okay? Or yuzu also okay, no problem for that. Okay, after boiling, I will stir a little bit on here. If you guys want to see more closer shot, okay, you guys can go to our YouTube channel. They have more closer shot to have a look at that. Okay, after stir well on here, stop the heat. Okay, so you guys can see, don't burn on the bottom, don't burn on your pot here. So for this recipe, right, let him chill down, become like 50 Celsius, okay, around 50 Celsius, then you can slowly put your butter inside, use the hand blender to blend it, okay. So this one I will keep on the side first, so we will check back our cream cheese on there. So I'll stop a little bit. Okay, you can see quite a lot of lump from here. So always, if you guys don't have a food processor, okay, then you guys need to making this cream cheese slowly by slowly, okay. So another way for you guys, another tips for you guys, if you guys want to faster to make this cream cheese roasting, right, if you have a fruit processor, not the juicer processor, okay, not the for the juice one, okay, really it's a fruit processor, okay, you can just put everything inside, okay, your butter, your sugar, your cream cheese, everything just put inside and just blend together. It's more faster like this. Okay, you still have a lot of cream cheese, the cream cheese lump, okay, we need to continue whip up. If you guys want faster, you guys can, if you're a very big portion, I'm using a torch gun, okay, to warm up, okay, just make the temperature become room temperature, it's more faster. So just room temperature, don't melting the butter. So on here, you can see the closer shot, it becomes smooth now. Okay, the texture becomes smooth. So we can now add the yogurt inside. Okay, after your cream cheese roasting is smooth, then you guys can keep inside the chiller first. So now another side, we start to deep fry, okay, the cannoli dough. after you guys are making the half hour, at least half hour, okay, the dough rest, okay, then you guys can roll it, okay. Roll on here, you can roll to 1 mm to 2 mm, depend on you, okay. Now I'm making a small portion one, I'm making a small one, the cannoli. If you want making the bigger size like this, then you're making it to 2 mm. So make sure when you can see, when I do anything right, I also have a cream film surface contact, won't let the surface to dry. So we need to preheat our oil on here, okay, your cooking oil, okay. So this oil, okay, maintain the temperature 160 Celsius to 170 Celsius. If your oil is too hot, okay, you guys can use another part of like room temperature oil to reduce the temperature. Okay, I will suggest you guys using 160 to 170. If you're using too high temperature, the inside the dough is not fully cooking. Okay, so we wait for the oil. Okay, on here, I will using this one, this for the 8 cm one, the ring. Cut the round shape. So after you guys enough rest for the dough, you can see the dough will become very smooth, okay? Don't worry. If you too much of the gluten, right, when you guys are making this dough, okay, making the process, the dough will keep straying, okay? So you don't create too much of the gluten on here. Okay, so on another side, you guys need to prepare a ring, okay? For this, I'm using the cooper one, okay? At least something, the stainless steel cooper, you guys can put inside to deep fry, okay? So you guys can check the size. Another side, I have prepared some, this is like the sticking mixture. So on here, have just a very simple recipe. You get some little bit flour, any flour, you guys can use your cake flour, all-purpose flour, bread flour also can. Just put a little bit water, make it become like a sticky mixture on here for sticking. So when you deep fry, the mixture won't be open, okay? They'll stick well. Okay, now get the dough, put on here. You will need to make it become an oval shape. So on the top part here, roll a little bit. On the bottom part also, roll a little bit, lay it flat, okay? Like this. So I get my cooper. So another tips for you guys, sometimes some of the surface will become more dry, some of the surface will become like this surface will become more moisture, okay? So the moisture part put on outside, okay? Put on the outside layer. So the dry part just put inside, okay? So you won't, after you more easy to unmold from your this cooper. So put like this and get some mixture on here. Stick a little bit. On the bottom also, stick a little bit on here. So roll it. Okay, just like that. I'll keep on here. So this is a dry part on here. Okay, the dry one inside the surface here. So stick a little bit on here. The bottom also here. Okay. So we start for deep fry. Check the temperature for the oil first. Okay. Okay, the temperature reach. So just put like this. So deep fry until golden brown for both sides. For this, after you guys deep fry come out golden brown, so for this you guys can keep for 1 week. Okay, keep in the dry container, the dry area. So when you guys need, okay, anytime you guys can get the filling put inside and just bite inside and eat. Okay, I will suggest you guys, if you guys want to taste more nicer, right, you guys can put your ice cream inside also can. Okay, you get some ice cream, just bite ice cream inside and eat like this because this is very crispy. Okay, you can see after using a 160 to 170, you do have a lot of bubble on the surface also. Okay, until golden brown like this. Okay, don't worry, just get some the kitchen towel, okay, the kitchen tissue, okay, just dry absorb the oil, just keep on the side, okay, let it totally cool down, then you guys just move like this without the cooper, done. Okay, later I will show you after letting it cool down. So on another side, now we are making our lemon curd. Our lemon curd, the filling is room temperature around like 50 Celsius now, so we can put our butter to blend together. So all the butter, you guys can just put inside. If you guys don't have the hand blender, you guys can using a fruit processor. Okay, until smooth. Okay, until like this texture. So for this, you guys can keep inside the chiller. So now we can start to doing the finishing on here. Okay, you can see you unmold very easily from here. Just get the cooper and just like this, turn. Okay, so for here, you can get your cream cheese, okay, the cream cheese frosting part inside. Okay, just bite around like 70%. And your lemon curd. So on here, I have some, for the decoration, for the pistachio, another, I chopped some pistachio on here. So get some snow powder for decorate. Okay, so just like that. So if you guys want, you guys can doing this all the process. Okay, if you like, please help me to hit the like. Okay, and please subscribe our YouTube channel, please. Okay, have any information, you also can go to our Facebook channel. Okay, check for more detail. Okay, thank you very much for everyone.